University police have a responsibility to ensure the campus stays crime-free. However, today, we'll be viewing an incident where an egotistical campus cop came up against a university law student and had to do the walk of shame. This incident occurred at New Mexico State University, where a 19-year-old law student named Joel Martinez was alleged to carry a can of beer into his dorm room. The New Mexico State University Police Department received an anonymous call, and they sent Officer Pruddle alongside another officer to talk with Mr. Martinez. Upon arriving at the scene, they knocked at his door and started asking him questions. That's when Mr. Martinez started to record the conversation.
Oh, sorry. I can help you.
Is there anyone else in here?
No, it's just me.
Okay. You mind just opening the door that way I can see?
What you trying to look for?
I just want to make sure there's no one else in there to start, and then I'll talk to you.
No, there's no one in there right now.
Okay.
All right.
Come out here and talk to me then.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be honest with you. So we got a report that you were seen walking into your dorm with alcohol. So
Okay.
Is there alcohol in there?
I don't answer questions. What's your name and your badge number?
Officer Purtle, NMSU Police.
Title and name?
The security officer.
Security officer. Okay.
Okay. You have an ID with you?
I do.
Okay. Can I see it?
You suspect me of a crime?
I do.
Okay. What crime and how can you articulate it?
Minor in possession of alcohol. We got a report that you were walked in.
So it's like here that they said thing.
Okay.
It's a right. It's like they said that he has, and that's how you're gonna articulate it.
So we don't have to go down this route. If you wanna go down this route, we can.
Well, I really don't, but like I'm studying right now. I'm doing homework. You knocked on my door. I'm out here. I want to know what's on. You say that they said that there's alcohol in this room.
Okay.
Oh, they saw me
Uh-huh.
going into this room, and that there's alcohol in there. How can you articulate it though?
Okay. So that's why I'm here talking to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So I still need to ID you,
No.
and then we need to go from there.
You have to suspect me of a crime.
I do.
You realize that cops in New Mexico don't have qualified immunity, right?
I do that. I do.
Okay, so from here on, let's just be careful with what you're about to do right now.
Okay.
You're saying that you want my ID, but right now you or yourself can articulate a crime that I've committed.
Okay.
So
So I already explained to you why I'm here. Why I
okay,
need your ID.
I know what you're here, but okay, is my ID gonna tell you if there's alcohol in that room?
No, but I still need to identify you.
My name is Joel.
Joel, what?
Joel.
I need your first, last name, and your date of birth.
No, you don't.
I do. If you don't want to provide that,
You don't
me,
want to call Officer Donovan or one of your supervisors here?
Yeah, I can get a sergeant over.
I
if you'd
then
like.
calling up because right now, this is not what you want to do right now. Because this is a violation of my Fourth Amendment.
Okay. All right. Let me get a sergeant over here. Okay.
Yeah.
Joel Martinez was clear from the start, and he knew that Officer Pruddle had no articulate suspicion to demand any ID. He refused to ask for more answers, claiming he would not let the cops violate his Fourth Amendment rights. The cops knew they were up against someone who knew the law pretty well, and decided it was time to call their sergeant.
Yeah, that's my roommate.
Okay. You want to just hang out here then?
Is he detained?
No, that's fine. I just don't want anyone else going in the room.
You could go in then. If he's not detained, he's free to go.
Yeah, he's free to go, but he can't go in the room.
He can't?
No, not at this time.
All right. Just let it be, bro. Someone called and said that they saw us or me walk in there with a case of beer, but that's all they have. So
it's an investigation. I'm talking to him. He doesn't want to identify himself. So until we get this figured out, there's a sergeant on the way that's going to talk to him. Until this gets figured out, I don't want anyone to go in the room. You're free to go anywhere else. That's fine. You're not detained or anything, but that's what's going on.
is anything gonna happen if I don't identify myself?
You can be arrested for concealing identity, yes.
So okay, I want you to say if you don't ID to me right now, if I don't give you my ID, that you're gonna arrest me. I want you to give me that ultimatum.
So just hold on. You want to wait? You said you wanted to wait to speak to a supervisor, so let's just do that.
Okay, thank you. Hi, name and badge number, please.
Sergeant John Lovelace. My badge number is 212.
212. All right, thank you. Officer said here that if I don't ID, I will be subject to arrest. Is that true?
It's possible, yes.
Possible, yes or no? I need that ultimatum, or else I won't get my ID.
Okay, so technically right now, yes, you could be arrested. for that.
I need a yes or no. Like, I need you to tell me if you don't give me your ID right now, I'm gonna arrest you.
Why would I say that to you?
Because I need that ultimatum. Because right now you're asking,
Yes.
and I have the right to say no. Because you're asking. It's not a lawful order. Okay. I need you to make it a lawful order.
You're being detained for suspicion of minor in possession of alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
We need to see your ID.
Okay, and if not?
And if not, you could be considered
Could?
concealing identity.
Because New Mexico statute says that concealing of identity is a secondary charge. I would have to have been arrested or suspected of a crime.
No.
Right now, you hear just
You don't have to
hearsay.
be arrested or suspected. You're being suspected of having
On,
possession.
on what grounds?
Okay, so do you have any alcohol in your possession?
I don't answer questions. On what grounds?
Okay, so you don't have any alcohol in your possession.
On what grounds? I don't answer questions. On what ground?
So here's the deal. By saying could, what we were trying to do is we're trying to be cooperative with you and have you be cooperative with us and help us clear this matter up.
Okay, I gave him my name, Joel.
What's your last name?
You don't need my last name and you do not need my date of birth unless you want to run me unless you want to run my name through your system.
Soon after, Sergeant John arrived, and even he couldn't provide any clarity for Joel. He was clear that he was not going to answer any questions unless the cops had any reasonable, articulate suspicion, which they did not.
Okay, so the question is that like the officer told you, you're being suspected of having possession of alcohol underage. So in that case, the easiest way to prevent this is for you to let us know. Either somebody saw you carry a case of beer. You have a case of beer in your possession?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. All right. So the next step in this process would be, would you give us consent to check your room?
Nope.
To make sure that
Nope.
you have no alcohol in your possession?
Nope, I do not consent to any searches nor seizures.
Okay, very good. All right. This is completely up to you how you want to play this.
You could get a warrant, or you could, or you have probable cause. Go ahead.
Right now, we do have reasonable suspicion that possibly a crime had been committed.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to investigate that.
Mm-hmm.
You're certainly welcome to refuse if you wish.
I know.
But we need to ID you.
Or
And if you do not present your identification, you can face a non-traffic
Could.
citation.
you're saying could. I need you to
Because
say
I'm
you
giving
will.
I'm giving you the opportunity to.
No, I need that ultimatum.
cooperative
I will
with
give
us.
you my ID if you say that I'm going to go get arrested if I don't give it to you.
So you'll give us if we say that.
If you say that, yes, sir. Because that's already grounds for me to set up litigation against you.
So you're threatening to sue us.
I ain't threatening nothing, brother.
That's what you just said.
It's not a
It
threat.
gives you grounds to.
It's not a threat. It gives me
sue
grounds.
us.
Does it or does it not?
Okay, so the easiest and simplest solution to this is for you to tell us your name, date of birth.
Joel.
Joel what?
Joel.
Okay, by just saying Joel, there's 1,000 Joels. I need a last name and a date of birth.
For
in
what?
order to
You're gonna
confirm-
run?
in order
I
to
told
confirm
you want
who
my
you
name.
are for the report. I need to have your name and date
You
of birth.
could.
It's
I didn't
that
even have to give you my first name for that report. You could literally put the citizen or the guy or the suspect. Yes, you
simple. It doesn't
can.
work like that.
Yes, it does. I'm a law student here. You're not gonna come over here and try to violate my rights.
So I'm not trying to violate your rights. I'm trying to be cooperative with you, and you be cooperative
Okay,
with us.
cooperate with me and accept that I'm not gonna give my ID unless I'm gonna get arrested. Say it and I'll give you my ID. Just say if you don't give me your ID, I'm gonna arrest you.
So you want us to threaten
You want us to
Yes, I
threaten
want you to give me that ultimatum if you really want the
I'm not
ID.
gonna threaten you. That's not how this is. Gonna
Why? Because you know you can't. You know you don't have that ultimatum. You know you can because you know that opens up for litigation.
Sergeant John had no idea he was up against someone who probably knows the law better than him. He realized that he only had reasonable suspicion, which was clearly not enough to search the room or detain him. However, moments later, Officer Pruddle told him that he is being detained right now and could not leave.
Keep recording, Sean. Don't let him intimidate you. Oh, let me take my hand on my pocket.
Thank you. I
There's two
appreciate
guys right here with Glocks and scared of a 19-year-old with the phone, bro.
Well, I'm not scared of a 19-year-old with the phone I have. Come on, man, don't do that, okay?
No.
Seriously,
Can you,
that's
stick your
just
hand out the
be.
pocket? Do you see something in my pocket?
Okay,
right now?
well, we would like for you to do that for us, just to be cooperative,
Oh,
okay?
just to be
So-
cooperative, like just
come on,
like for you to
don't-
say what you want me to do. Are you googling the laws right now? Because
Yeah.
that's really what you should be doing right now. All right,
You okay with that?
Yeah, continue reading.
Are
the
you
statute.
sure you're okay with that?
Yeah. I give you permission.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's
I
okay.
appreciate it. Okay, so here's why we need your name and date of birth. I'm going to read you the law because you are a law student, okay?
Sean, can you
According to
can
New
you again?
Mexico, it's all being recorded.
Yeah, I know,
My
but those
body
are hard to
camera's
get.
running.
So I'm gonna use my own.
So concealing identity consists of concealing one's true name or identity or disguising oneself with the intent to obstruct the due execution of the law,
Am I obstructing?
or, yes, technically you are, with the intent to intimidate, hinder, or interrupt any public officer, this is us, or any person in illegal performance of his duties or exercise of his rights under the law of the United States.
Okay, so your investigation is investigating that I'm in possession of alcohol, right?
That's exactly
Okay,
what
and
we
if I
said.
don't give you, if I give you my ID, is that gonna tell you if I do or do not have alcohol in that room?
If
Or is it
you-
just a
if
way,
you
pathway
deny-
to find me with something?
No, the ID is so that we can identify who we are talking to. If you wish to deny us access to that room, that is totally within your rights.
I know.
But you refusing to identify yourself
I
to
know.
us by name and date of
of
birth,
birth. Yeah.
full name,
Mm-hmm,
date of birth, that is concealing identity,
yeah.
okay?
Okay, so just tell me
So,
that if I don't give you
can-
the ID, you're gonna arrest me, just
Okay.
say it.
Show us your ID. We need to see your ID, or
Or-
you will be arrested.
It was quite hilarious to see how the sergeant had to Google the laws, and even then, he couldn't come up with something reasonable. Ultimately, he had to say that he would arrest Joel if he failed to identify himself, which was obviously a violation of the Fourth Amendment rights. There was also no reasonable suspicion for him to identify himself.
Right? Yeah, you got that. Pigs, fool, for real.
Why do you use that term?
Cause why the f you searching my like?
We're not searching,
That's a
Go ahead and identify him real quick,
seize of
please.
my identification. Is it or is it not?
it's not a seizure. We just
It's
need
a
to confirm.
seizure of my identification, yes or no?
We just need to see who you are in order to
I
go
told you my
forward in
name.
investigation.
Told you my name. Today I did
Your
not.
legal name.
My
You gave
legal
us your
name.
first name.
What is my Joel? Not the legal name or what?
Joel what?
He has my ID. Go look at it.
Perfect. That's all we
Yeah.
needed. Thank you. That's all we needed.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go down here real quick, please. Okay, so he's denying us for consent to search. That's
No, that's
fine.
fine.
But we have him ID'd, so we're gonna make sure we take a report.
Yep.
And then, so basically, we got called, somebody suspected him of having alcohol in his dorm room, carrying a case of beer in.
Okay.
He's 19 years old. We will take a case report on it.
Okay.
There'll be a case number drawn. Pretty much, basically, he's pushing the issue on the concealing identity, but now that we've negated that, we don't have to do any more. We will take a report just to document the incident.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay? Any questions?
Just the report number. in
Yeah,
case
we'll
I
get that
you guys
here.
get it, but
We'll get that here in just a minute. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it, Joel.
Yeah, go
We're
for
done.
else.
Okay, have a, you guys can go to your, thank you. If we really wanted to push the issue, we could stop and lock the room down and get a search warrant. But we have an anonymous complaint.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's really kind of one of those things that's up in the air. We don't want to do that.
After seeing his ID and noting his details, they excused him and allowed him to enter his room. The cops had no search warrant. Therefore, they could not have searched his dorm. If only they obtained a search warrant after a reasonable suspicion, they would have the right to search his dorm and detain him if he resisted.
Just listening.
Yeah, you're listening? Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else I can help you guys with?
No, you're
You're
good.
just
Have
gonna
a nice
stand
day.
around and get paid?
Yeah, sure.
You're just gonna stand around and get paid, brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can just prove some braces. I'm gonna get complaints on both of your asses.
Okay.
And Chief Donovan's gonna know about the. He knows who I am.
Chief Donovan knows you.
Chief Donovan knows who I am.
Okay, very
All
good.
right.
Appreciate it.
For real.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, and did you find anything with that ID, brother? Did you find out if there's alcohol in here or not with that ID? Nah. So what the
You
f- was
denied
the
us
point?
consent, so that's fine.
I didn't
Like
give you
I- like
consent.
I-
You could-
exactly.
If you could, you would.
So
if
we're
you
not
could,
gonna
you
we're not
would've
gonna
done
argue with you. Have a
it.
nice
Yeah,
day.
get the fuck out of here.
Well, this is actually a common area, so we're allowed.
Yeah, go work. I pay you for something. Get out of here. Yes, I
Why
pay
are
you
you
for something.
doing this?
Fuck out of here. Because you f***ing got my ID for no f***ing reason, brother.
Oh, okay.
Get the f*** out of here.
Have a nice day, sir.
You.
Soon after, the incident was over and the police officers made their way out of the dorms in the building eventually. Joel Martinez was adamant that he would be talking to Chief Donovan of the police department and would also be filing a lawsuit against the officers involved in the incident. However, as of today, no lawsuit has been filed, but it may come soon.